everybody, it's Gail from Gail's Bookish Things. I have just a very brief little ink sampling to share with you today. I ordered these 3 samples from Van Ness pens, and I gotta say I really enjoy purchasing from them because their service is so quick, and I don't know, I just find that it's a very nice company to work with. I guess it's just the speed of the delivery is super speedy. So let me just tell you a little bit about these inks. I have my notes off to the side and I'm just folding away my address. So this is a cool thing. I just like that little touch too, the little thank you note. This first one is the Sbre Brown Dutch Masters, and I just swatched this, so these are not even totally dry. Really just dabbed my little Q-tip there at the end to get a lot of color. This is a real pretty, rich, warm golden brown. I read the descriptions, and some people said it was a warm brown with a slight hint of red sheen. It wasn't a flat or grim brown, but a warm brown. And that attracted me to wanting to try it because I have Monteverde Scotch Brown, which I like. It's a nice brown, but I think it might fit in a little bit of that where it's just kind of just brown, almost like a true brown. And it's not a bad ink at all, but I was drawn to the idea of the warmth of this and the reddish tones, which I'll be interested to see if that red sheen ends up showing up, especially here. And then the other one is this Diamine Blue Edition Winter Miracle. I saw that on Heldon Wright's channel, and she was doing an all purple August, which I thought was a fun idea. I didn't have enough purples to do that, but I have been thinking I would like to have a deeper type of purple, and I thought that would be fun to have in my purple, transparent purple TWSBI. And this one looks really beautiful. I might consider this one because to me it's a truer purple. And even though it says Blue Edition, there's a strong purple aspect there, and then this shimmer. It's like shimmering in blue, and there's a green sheen. And I just thought, in the description, it sounded really nice. They said it was low shading and high sheen, a blue shimmer, and an average flow. And after I got my order notes here and read that, and I looked up these inks again on the Van Ness site to just get a brief description of them. And I'm like, why did I pick an ink that has an average flow? Because I usually don't like a drier feeling ink. In fact, I never do. So I was kind of like, why did I order a sample in an average flow ink? But the qualities of this, I think, might just make it wonderful in the right pen. So yeah, usually I look for a wet flow. I'm just checking my notes here. I wanted a richer purple than the Aurora purple, which to me seems almost more like magenta-y or a deep pinkish purple rather than a true purple. To me, this is purple, and I really, really like that depth of color. So yeah, this looks like it could be really pretty, and of course, what it looks like on a swatch like this and what it looks like coming from a pen are two different things. I've learned that a little bit the hard way. When I first started out with inks, I bought things because I liked how it looked in a swatching on the computer, and found out sometimes that it was nothing like the same thing in the writing experience where you saw the ink come from the pen. So you get all these nice qualities in a big hunk of ink, a big splatter. So not always the same with writing, but this is really neat how, I don't know if you can see, it's like a cloud that's outlined in green. And there is a shimmer aspect, and as beautiful as those are, sometimes I don't like what they do to my pens. I've just put them in TWSBIs, but it seems like it just kind of clogs it up. But I'm going to try this one in my purple twist because I think that is so pretty. Still, this one is not totally dry. I really made that wet. But it is definitely a warm, goldeny brown. Reminds me of the sepia, Diamine sepia that I have. And again, that looked super cool on swatches, but then to write with it, I haven't enjoyed it as much. Maybe this one is a wetter ink. We'll see. And then this one is the Vinta Maharlika. This is a Tagalog word that means nobility, I think it was. Let me check. So the reviewer said, yes, that's right, in Filipino. It's a blue azure with pink accents, and that is definitely true. I mean, those are showing up right away. So I'm not necessarily drawn to pink inks, although I like pink. But that is a very definite pink sheen there. That's really pretty. Almost very competitive with the blue there. I mean, they're kind of equals, it looks to me like. Let's see, so it says here with this one, let me find it. Let's see. A reviewer said it never hard starts and it works well even on cheap copy paper. So I think that's why I wanted to try that one for an interesting blue shade, bluish pink shade, but also one that works well maybe on paper that's not the best typically for fountain pen ink. And let's see, I think there was another note on my Winter Miracle. Yeah, I guess I got it all. So that is that, but I might do one of these as my next ink of the week. That wetness on that is kind of a little bit much. Let's just blot that. I might be losing something, but I can't imagine that I ever lay that much ink down at once in normal writing. So I'm seeing a greenish sheen there, maybe kind of gray green. That's really pretty. So yeah, it'll be fun to see how they actually work in a pen, but I'm excited to give these a whirl. Van Ness Pen sent these together in threes like this, and it was in a little Ziploc bag, which I've set somewhere and I can't find, but I thought it was funny. These arrived just fine. They were not leaking all over, but when I send inks or receive inks from friends, they're wrapped very securely, so they must have some trick, or they're just confident in the fact that you can probably send them a little less packaged than I tend to. So anyway, little side note there. I also ordered from, let me check my notes again. Yeah, Van Ness had this cute little Midori stationery set with rabbits on it, and I bought that for a friend of mine's daughter whose birthday is tomorrow, but I already wrapped that, so I cannot show you. Anyway, it's a fun website. I would suggest going there. They have shaving things too, so I was kind of looking at that for my husband, and other odds and ends as well as pens and inks. Give you one last view, and hopefully some of the aspects of these inks are showing through. They're really pretty. It'll be fun to try. Okay, that's all for now. I will probably do a second video momentarily on my new pen cases, so watch for that, and we'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.